What is going on, everyone? In today's video, I want to talk about our personal freedom. Guys, you know I am a big advocate of being free. You know my motto, it's our time to be free, because it is. You know, we live a lot of our life in our past. It's time to break free of our past, break free of the limitations that we hold on ourselves, that we put on ourselves, that, prevents us from living our best life. So in today's video, I want to give you guys 12 tips so that you can start nurturing your personal freedom. All right, so let's get started. First of all, I want to talk about the pressure, that we have in society nowadays, that it really pressures us to conform to what society definition of success is. They have one definition of success with one path. When we're in school, we're taught that we need to go out and get a job and make our career soar upwards and have a family, a big house, and make lots of money. But guys, did you realize, or did you notice that nowhere in there did it ever mention personal freedom? And it doesn't even mention inner peace. Personal freedom and inner peace, that is what we all strive for. That is what makes our life the happiness, is having that personal freedom and having that inner peace. But society's definition of success places so much on the material things that we get it all confused. We think that having a family, a big house, or lots of money, or a good job, or a soaring business, or whatever, will create, that inner peace and personal freedom for us. But it's really the other way around. We gain inner peace when we have the money and the freedom to do the things that we want in life, to buy the big house, to have a family, and support that family. Guys, we don't have to step too far outside our regular life to, allow space for greater contentment and freedom, because all we have to do is look within ourselves, because everything that we need is within us. Gaining that personal freedom and having that inner peace, that means more than any material object you could ever have. So there are some keys that you can do right now to nurture your personal freedom and achieve that, greater contentment with your life. The first thing is, let go of the past hurts and sufferings. Acknowledge what you have learned along the way. When we are able to let go of the past hurt and the sufferings that we've experienced, we're able to gain freedom and gain inner peace. Because as long as you're living in the past, as long as you're living in that pain, you're going to continue to suffer. You're going to continue to, live in the past. In this moment, right here is what counts. All right? And believe in your heart that you deserve love and all the good things in your life, and that you wish these things for other people too. Because what you project out there, if you wish good things for other people, good things will come to you. You'll start attracting good things into your life. But you first have to believe in your heart that you deserve it, that you deserve the love and the good things that life has to offer. All right, so believe that within yourself, guys. The next one is to act kindly, when you're interacting with people. You know, show kindness. It doesn't matter if it's your friends, your family, people you work with, or the person that you walk past in the street. Guys, people will remember how you treated them long after they've forgotten the words that you said. Okay? People don't really care about your words. Yeah, words hurt, but how you treated them, how you treated the next person next to you, they'll always remember how you treated them. Next is to be kind with yourself and acknowledge that you do the best that you can. We all make mistakes. The key is that we learn from it and do better. So be kind to yourself today. You made a mistake. Okay, acknowledge it. Acknowledge it and move on. Learn from it. What did you learn from that mistake? How can you do better? That is what you should be focusing on. Next is acknowledge that you have control only over your actions and your reactions. Guys, we can't control other people, but we can control how we respond to them. Someone may say something that hurt you or did something that, affected you in some way. You can't control that. But you can control how you respond to them. You can control how you react to the situation. When we realize and gain that control, we experience that personal freedom because we no longer are subject to reacting. We choose how we want to react. We choose how we want to respond when people, do something to us. That is where our freedom lies, in our responses and the control over our responses. All right? Next is to own your past mistakes, but don't let them define you. Guys, so many times we define ourselves by our mistake. We failed at something. Oh, I'm a failure. No, you're not. You're not a mistake. Your past is not who you are. So never let your past define you. Never let your past mistakes define you. You are not your past. Next is to be at peace with change and accept that it is part of the flow of life. Change is inevitable. Change is going to happen. The thing is, a lot of people don't adapt well to change. But we have to be able to be at peace when change happens. Accept it for what it is. Because it's all a part of life. The next thing is to set goals to achieve what you want out of life. But you also want to be flexible enough, to adapt to any change that happens. Prepare yourself. Know that, things are going to happen. Things can change. Your goals change. So set those goals high. You don't want to set your goals too high to make it feel like it's unattainable. But take small steps towards the goals that you want to achieve out of life. And don't get stuck in a rut if, things change and, just be able to adapt to those changing circumstances. Next is to don't compare your life to others. A lot of times people, present themselves on social media and we compare ourselves to them. But the thing about it is we have no idea of that person's journey, what it took them to get to where they are. Are they just highlighting their best sides? Are they hiding their weaknesses? Because people are quick to display, the best part of them, but you rarely see people, displaying, when things have gone bad for them, or acknowledging their weaknesses. So we can't compare our life to others. The best that we can do is compare ourselves to ourselves. Be the best that you can be. Be better than you were yesterday. Compare your life from where you were to where you are today, because that's what matters. Next is to choose to be compassionate. Most people, they're trying to do the best that they can with the resources that they have, with the knowledge that they have. So we have to understand people and be compassionate towards others. If someone is walking around angry, there's a reason why they're angry. Maybe they had a bad day. Maybe they had a traumatic childhood, but it's still affecting them today, so they project their anger out on other people. So we have to choose to be compassionate with others, because we have no idea what their journey was, what their story is. Next one is to be grateful for where you are and what you have right now. Show gratitude. Guys, don't get caught up in, what somebody else looks like. Their life looks better. I wish I had their life. I wish I had their car. I wish I had their money. Guys, you have to be grateful for where you are right now, because where you are right now is where you're supposed to be. Just look for ways to, if you're striving for more, then look for ways to be more, to do more. But be grateful. Show gratitude for where you are right now and what you have. Because chances are you're already living an abundant life. You're living an abundant life all around you. Abundance surrounds you everywhere you go. But the thing is that you have to know that for yourself. Next is to learn to relax and allow things to just be, rather than trying to second guess all the time. One of my biggest, biggest things that I do is I meditate. Meditation helps me allows me to detach from, a current situation or my current thoughts, and to just breathe and just let go of any anxiety that I might be feeling. And then I align myself, I allow, and then I let go. So allow and trust the universe will give you what you need. So guys, those are my 12 tips, to nurturing your personal freedom. We all want to be free. We all want to have that experience, that personal freedom in life, and just experience that inner peace. And these 12 tips are definitely ways that you can start using today to nurture your own personal freedom. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed this training video. And you know what I always say, it's our time to be free.